Welcome back, Wolfpack. Verlis here, and we have more shenanigans happening at Pokemon Worlds controversy in the Pokemon TCG and hacked Pokemon being found in the VGC. If you enjoy the video, don't forget to leave a like, share with your friends, comment your thoughts down below. So what is happening here? Ian Robb's Regidrago V-Star is able to piece together the knockout on turn 2, looking to take back the trophy after 12 years. Now that we're back in Hawaii. So yeah, he does that. You watch it on stream. There's the handshake. Oh, Ian lost this round. It was the other dude that ended up going from top 8 to top 4. And then cheater Michael Pramlott has the commentary. Changing a result of a match retroactively is crazy. So then everyone's like scrambling to find out what happened. Wait, what's going on? This is wrong. This is crazy. How can you change the result of a match? Well, that's because of extreme unsporting conduct. So here's what he did after he won. Yeah, that deserves a DQ. That's 100% in the rules. Even if it's like a retroactive match loss, this can still be considered to have happened during the match. Especially like if you're disrespecting in front of your opponent like that as well. Like your opponent's still there. The cards are still on the table. You haven't even cleaned up and gone to the next round yet. You do get a sportsmanship penalty, and that can be applied to the current situation. And then, oh, no top 4 for you, you weirdo. Who does that? Who does that on stream in front of children? And a lot of people try and say, like, oh, it's just a high roller, you know, he's shaking the dice or something. No, we all know that's a wanking gesture, especially when you make that weird-ass face with it. Like, there's no other way to interpret this. So, yeah, whenever you just see a take from a cheater or just someone in the play Pokemon community, you know it's going to be wrong. Like, oh, this is crazy. This is wrong. People are getting outraged. You look at that, it's like, no, that's 100% warranted. And once again, as I keep talking about with, like, slow play, because no one knows the match procedures and the timings on that and all the other ways you can get caught cheating inside Pokemon, I don't even play the TCG. I'm the only motherfucker that's read the rules. So let's see what's going on with this. So let's go to the Pokemon Tournament Rules Handbook for unsporting conduct. Minor is warning, major is match loss. So yeah, you do major unsporting conduct, and the match loss is warranted. Severe is disqualification. So I don't think this counts for like severe, and after we saw Jonathan Evans given the middle finger and having no punishment back in 2016, which was absolutely absurd, yeah, Pokemon handling of rules has always been weird. But, like, I don't think that's disqualifiable. However, if that's an elimination round, you get the match loss, and then that effectively disqualifies you. There's just, like, different future penalties in how it's reported. But, yeah, minor is swearing mildly in annoyance or in conversation with a friend, disturbing a match in progress, leaving food around. There's a case here with major unsporting conduct, but also, like, all the weirdo cheaters and cheat defenders in the Pokemon community don't understand. Like, if it's not listed here, it can still be a violation. These are just examples that may include actions similar to this. So if like you see some kind of egregious behavior, you should be able to use common sense, which the Pokemon community doesn't have, or critical thinking, which is also what the judges are there for. The judges are there to interpret the severity. Oh, was this action, even though it's not listed minor, it kind of feels major to me, so we're going to give the appropriate penalties. That's how judging and rule enforcement works in competition. But yeah, like unintentional violations of play Pokemon inclusion policy that nonetheless cause distress to others. So like while this isn't an inclusion issue, you can kind of see like, yeah, we could see how a lewd gesture could be distressful to others, and it doesn't seem to be like deliberate. He's not wanking on the opponent out on that defeat. He just threw that out there in victory celebration, even though it is an unsporting act. And then severe use of profanity, slurs, physical threats, insults towards any other attendee, and then deliberate violations of the inclusion policy. So yeah, major match loss makes sense. I think that's also like a good punishment because like if parents are watching, if you also just have the spectators and you're trying to go for the appearance of Pokemon TCG, now that it's massive, now that it's actually getting a lot of attention, even on like the Pokemon World side, you can't have that in top 4. And the crazy thing is, the dude goes from eliminated to being in the finals over this unsporting behavior. Now, what also kind of supports that this is warranted is the dude has me blocked. So, weirdo stuff, especially when it comes to Pokemon TCG. Oh, I call Pram and Tord a cheater, so you gotta block me. But the replies restore a little bit of faith in my humanity. Now you can go and rub 2 out at home. Hearing you got DQ'd for that hand gesture, if true, serves you right. Serves you right. And also, maybe you should lose a sponsor for that. That'd be hilarious. But then we also see, like, weird people that are like, that's not fair, like Pramlot and the others. So it's kind of like you can see who the good and bad people are in the Pokemon community, especially competitive Pokemon, by how they respond to fair judgments. Now let's see what's going on with the Pokemon VGC, as a senior Japanese player got caught with a hacked Zacian. Calling it the officially distributed Zacian was caught and removed from the team, and then they're not allowed to play with it. So this person's like, yeah, I was sure to win in top cut range. Told the staff, but they didn't give me a reason. Told me to play 5 Pokemon without the Zacian. I don't understand what's the point of all that practice up until now. Seriously, what practice? You hacked your team, and then you got caught. And it's the same garbage that we see from Pokemon Worlds 2023. Also, this dude kind of defending the cheating of 2023 last year. A lot of weirdo stuff. Senior player got disqualified for having Shiny Zacian. Not what happened. A legal distribution Pokemon. But I don't even know what the true story even is. Same thing for other cheaters in the hacking cabal of top-level Pokemon VGC. Yesterday, a Japanese senior got accused of hacking by his opponent due to having a shiny Zacian, which is not possible to have, which is a completely false statement. We'll see why that's wrong. However, the judge sided with them. Poor kid lost his Zacian and his chance of winning Worlds. It's like the misinformation. Hundreds of thousands of people, thousands of likes. A lot, like, we need to support him. We need to, make this. It's a kid, so it's not fair that he gets punishment for cheating. And then also the TCG guy and all this other stuff. So they need to have judges that understand Pokemon. They do. And yeah, just misinformation and insanity going on in the Pokemon community. So what actually happened? The Zacian has a locked 30 special attack IVs, and the Zacian brought by the player had non-hyper trained 31 IVs, so it was deemed hacked. Wow. So yeah, the correct call was made by the judges, and the manual hack checking worked, and all these lies are bullshit. So no, he was not disqualified for having a Shiny Zacian because Shiny Zacian exists. The problem is he screwed up the event, and it could also be something like if it wasn't in a Cherish Ball, if it wasn't the actual event Zacian, well then that's not a legal Pokemon by the play Pokemon rules in the manual hack checking appendix. Embarrassing. Even if the natures didn't match, mints exist. Well, if the nature, let's say it just said, like, it's a brave nature instead of adamant nature, the mints only change the stats. They don't change the nature of the Pokemon, so wrong nature would still be a hack Zacian, and that would be removed from your team. I just find it hilarious that whoever made that Zacian, they imported the data of the event to, like, hack the Pokemon. They went, 30 IVs? That can't be right. And then changes to 31 and then gets DQ'd or gets someone else DQ'd because, oh, it has to be 6 IV when you're hacking because all these kids are idiots. But this also shows issues with the manual hack checking and the automatic hack checking. Automatic hack checking couldn't detect a non-legal event Pokemon, and it seems like they just turned off the manual hack check. But no DQs after what happened in 2023 with almost 700 Masters players when we know hacked Pokemon are getting through. So yeah, like, we're going to have to wait for people to post their teams and then get caught cheating that way, but no one's going to post their teams, or they're running their teams by people other than Kurt, because we've also seen that for other events, like, hey, I had a Pokemon removed at regionals, can someone, analyze it and see what's wrong? And other people are data mining teams to get through the hack check to make sure, like, oh yeah, Kurt's not going to catch this one, or you got to change it because this is why it was removed, or something like that. So, weirdness going on. Cheaters being cheaters, and that's also just kind of funny. Again, you see these long-term, top-level VGC players that don't understand anything about the game, and then just, like, sus stuff like this. My hotel room is empty, except for the sounds of whoever left their Scarlet copy open doing this. So this is to get marks. Like, you're wondering, like, wait, what's going on here? The exact conditions for the partner mark are the Pokemon must have 200 or higher friendship. Every 10,000 steps, there's a 1 in 100 chance to get the reliable partner mark, and it's automatically affixed. So what these cheaters are doing now is they're hacking in their Pokemon and then grinding reliable partner marks to make them look legit. Also, same thing with, like, hacking in 999 vitamins, candies, and Terra Shards, or just any other resources that might be needed. So yeah, not legit. And then you see something like this. It's like, oh, as a legitimate player, knowing that all these people cheat, definitely sus. These cheaters are so arrogant and scummy that they have to go for, like, the flashiest things, the shiny Pokemon, the special marks, while they're cheating to beat you. And that's also what got Wolfe detected, because, oh, he had a mark on the Moltres and then the IVs. That was kind of sus. That made me look at the rest of his team and go, yeah, these Pokemon are cheated. And then Kurt data mined and went, yeah, these Pokemon are cheated. So, weird detections, weird stuff like that. And then they go, oh, see, I'm legit, I have the tech. When it's like, no, you actually just hacked in the Pokemon. Now you have the time to do unnecessary stuff like that to try to make it look legit. And then also on the TCG side, I found this, but I couldn't get any extra information about it. Third round into it, 3 DQs, 46 UK players left, 6 people, 3-0 to look out for. So like someone was documenting UK TCG players. How are 3 of them already DQ'd by round 3? And it's not like, oh, 3 drop or something. People just getting DQ'd early on as well. I asked, I got no reply. So yeah, cheating, weirdness, I don't get it. Pokemon, something's happening. Worlds is always scummy. Pokemon Company is always corrupt. Hope you guys enjoy the video. Hope you all have a nice day. Thank you very much for watching.